And meanwhile, in this situation, you're out here like Tommy Lee dating one guy publicly who's basically still supporting you while you're in jail, and you were actually dating somebody else at the same time. And we know she was doing this because we know a lot of females, okay? They're all most of the time are talking to 3 or 4 different guys too. Those guys just have a place in their life. Their guy has a certain place in their life, you know? And because he has a certain place, they have certain places in their life, she deals with them the way that she deals with them. But if you have a woman who's attractive, and I do find Tommy Lee attractive, I find her attractive. I mean, you know, she's ratchet. She reminds me of some females that I've come across. You know, she has an attractiveness, sexiness about her, nice body. So a lot of guys, I know she's dealing with a lot of guys. Probably before people even knew who she was. You know, as far as social media is concerned, like that. You know, and these women use that to their advantage. You know, they use that to their advantage. I mean, she's a little masculine, but she still has a sexiness to her. Like if you only saw pictures of her and you never heard her speak, you never saw her go and fight another female, then the perspective may be different. But after you see how she acts, then you're going to be like, okay, that's not attractive. And and that's why you're not going to find a guy who's going to be quick to put a ring on her finger. He's going to treat her like a secret side piece while he has a whole girlfriend and child at home. Just like this guy who she was with, but this guy was murdered, was killed, I believe. What's going on, Vernon? And because of that, she's mourning him. She's putting up all these posts about him, and people are going in on her, calling her the side chick. And she's going comment after comment, arguing with these females who are basically telling her, yes, you were a side piece. You weren't in control of this situation. He was. Because he had a whole other woman he was with. And he was able to keep that situation a secret. No, I want y'all to understand something. If a woman doesn't feel like publicly you fit what people think she should be with, she's going to keep you a secret. She's going to keep you a secret. You're going to be that secret guy who she gets with every now and then. That's who you're going to be. You're going to be that guy who she's having sex with in private, but publicly she's dating a whole different type of guy in a whole different lifestyle. We know this stuff goes on. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the chat. Wish y'all like the stream. You know? And what we are starting to understand as men is that you have to be very careful about where you put these particular women in your life. You have to understand her mentally. Because if you don't, she's going to get over on you every single time. Shout out to Sean Stone. Says, JDB, I love the content, bro. But Tommy reminds me of a man. Hey, man. Hey, it's all perspective, man. It's all perspective. I know a lot of y'all probably not going to like her, think she look good, you know. We can all agree to disagree. You know. But I just want y'all to understand the type of mindset that women have these days. Women who've embraced this independent mindset, a lot of the time, they are dealing with a bunch of different men at the same time. This is why they're so comfortable being single. And this is why they will put up 1,000 posts, but you won't see one of their boyfriend. You know why? Because they got about 4 of them. But only 1 or 2 they're probably sleeping with. The other 2 are just men that they're using, you know, men who want to be used, you know. And these women understand this, man. The mind games that these chicks can play with you. This is why MGTOW is going to grow, and it's going to grow. It's going to grow, and that is my proclamation. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video about the future of MGTOW in my Say Goodbye to Good Men 2018 address to all red pill men. You know, and I'm going to talk about how more men are going to be driven towards MGTOW because of the fact that men are more and more being marginalized. But it's not just your everyday average man that's being marginalized, okay? It's men with wealth, it's men with resources, men who are into tech, men who are into construction, men who are in the health field. A lot of those men are going to start going the wrong way, and they're going to start embracing the label. And there's not shit a lot of you women can do about it. You know, all you can do is sit there and shame and tell them what they should or shouldn't do. I want y'all to understand that. So you got women out here double dick clutching. You got women out here playing mind games with a lot of men because men are putting themselves in those situations, man. You always have to be in control of your situation so you don't become one of these secret boyfriends. You know? And it's just odd to me that you know that a man has a whole family, you date him secretly, but you don't think you're a side piece too. You don't think that you're a side piece too. Yes, you were. You played your position well. Now this guy has died, and now she's mourning him, quote unquote, but she's attacking other women, which means that women will turn on another woman very quickly, even though those women were talking sense to her, you know. But a lot of women can't stand each other. This is why they surround themselves with men, you know, because men aren't going to question them like that. Well, some of these guys, some of these males, you know, they're so caught up in how good she look and she being around them that they're going to listen to her. They're going to allow her in the circle and just allow her to get away with all types of nonsense. You know, this is exactly why I'm referring to Tommy Lee, a female. Y'all got to listen, man. I'm going to type her. Hold on. Let me find a picture of her because I don't understand. If y'all, what you need to do is leave out of the room with your girlfriend or wife, okay? You know, because y'all know y'all can't listen while y'all around her, so you got the volume extremely low on your earphones or whatever, or on your phone. You know, actually listen to what I'm saying so you will know exactly who I'm talking about. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm talking about reality TV, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's own Tommy Lee. You saw a picture of her, you can't miss her. Hold on, let's see. Let me put up a photo. Alexa, find photo of this heifer, Tommy Lee. Okay. I'm going to show y'all a photo of her. This is who I'm referring to. Let's see if I can get it here and here. I'm going to show y'all who I'm talking about in a second. This is who I'm talking about, people. This is what I'm talking about. And you know, that's about as PG as a picture I could find. This is what I'm talking about. Shot to great Pyrenees. I listen with my girl in the room. I don't put up with them games. She can keep that sour face. All right, great Pyrenees. I hear you. But I'm seeing the same comment from some of these guys, man. They keep asking me who she is. Well, I'm showing you who she is. This is her. Okay? Let me see if I can find a picture of the guy and her who she was with, who I'm referring to in this situation. Okay? Because seems very relevant to y'all. Let's see. Because the reason why I'm showing y'all this is because you need a better perspective of who I'm referring to. All right? No, okay, I'll find another picture later. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. And the guy that she was messing around with, his name was Juan. Okay? His name was Juan. Hold on, got another super chat. Shout out to Kobe, 80 underdog. So 2019, Jaye gonna be wild for dating scene. Do you see open relationships and polygamy for the future of dating? Jada Black, PS. Oh, yeah, what's going on, Kobe? Some of these women are already in polygamous relationships and don't even know it. A lot of relationships are becoming more open because these women are dating men with other women. And when you have women who are dating men who have other women, I can see it becoming, more closer to where these women actually start living together with these dudes, because these dudes ain't got no place to stay. So why not just stay with both of them? Why not just stay with both of them then, But this female had a secret boyfriend. His name was Juan, okay? He actually looked like the other guy she was dating with long hair, and, this guy has long hair as well. I think he has dreads or whatever. Light-skinned guy by the name of Juan. And, secretly dating this guy because he would not fit what she's trying to portray her lifestyle to be. So she's dating an Ian Connor who is more well-known, and, she can feel like socially she's, at a certain level, even though it's not that high of a level. It's not that high of a level. But back to what I was saying, the wall is undefeated, but the red pill is going to be even more undefeated. Because you got women like this who is crazy, okay, who are all littered all over the dating market. The dating market is littered with females like this. And because of that, a lot of men are opting out and just saying, screw it, I'll just stay single. I'll just stay single. And also, you have these ridiculous, like, social justice warriors and some of these other people who need a life, who want to tell other people how to live theirs. It's becoming ridiculous. Right, that's the Ian Connor, Jermaine, that guy. Yeah. Make sure y'all like the stream. That's who she's dating. Okay? Publicly, not privately. And I believe that she thought she was in control of that situation, but the truth is he was, because he had a girlfriend and a child. He was the reason why that situation was secret. But again, he did not fit what you were trying to do. And I want y'all to understand, like, the dating market is already hard enough for y'all females to be sitting out here dealing with all these different guys, because trust me, I don't care how much of a simp you think some of these guys you deal with are, they're not going to put a ring on your finger. I'm sorry to tell you. They have consumed a bit of the red pill too. And they understand that if they marry you, they're not going to get much out of it. You're probably not going to give them, sex on the regular. So they'll take their chances at trying to, get with you and sleep with you on some friends with benefits type thing, even though a lot of those guys never get that. So when you look at situations where women are trying to have all these different guys around them, what ends up happening is once these women hit the wall, those men are no longer around her. So she has to dig deep into the friend zone. I call it the freezer. and she has to pull out and unthaw one of these lames who end up trying to wife her. You know, I was watching a random, this was a couple years ago, I was watching a random episode of Divorce Court. Y'all know I like to watch random stuff here and there. Exactly, Willie Beeman, proud red pill Sigma male. Shout out to all the Sigma males who are here. Where would the world be without Sigma males, huh? It'd be a bunch of fake alphas. Shout out to Mr. Old School. Says bringing the late fees back, 2019. Hobo polygamy. There's going to be a lot of hobo polygamy in 2019. There's a lot of it in 2018. But once these particular females hit that wall, these guys are gone. So these women are going to have to go into the freezer, and they're going to have to pull out and unthaw one of these lames. Oh, again, I was watching one of these episodes of Divorce Court randomly, and there was a guy who I guess had divorced his ex, and the woman ended up dating his nephew. She left him for his nephew, and his nephew was such a he was just such a Captain Save-A-Ho. He was such a simp. This dude was ready to fight over this woman who ain't worth a damn. Who ain't worth a damn. And y'all ready to fight over this chick. Y'all ready to fight over this chick. No, not the ex. The ex was cool. The ex was like laid back, but he had some qualities as well. But the nephew with his big old grown ass is trying to sit up there, and he's real mad. Like he's in the courtroom, like he's like, you know, like he Mr. Tough Guy. Like he's trying to prove something to a woman who left his uncle for him. A dude who probably does not have a place to stay. Living off of some woman. Hold on a second. Let's see. We should be here. All right. But yeah, I'm looking at this big old grown nephew basically talking crap to his uncle, man. Over a woman who left his uncle for him. You don't think that she's going to leave you, bro? And that's the mindset of grown, dusty males. And women only want these guys when they've done took them out the freezer and unthawed them, because none of the other men that they were juggling are checking for them anymore. Those men have moved on. And the thing is that the dating market is full of women who used to juggle men, but now they regret it because they were never able to hold down and marry one of those guys because they thought they had power. They thought they were in control. You're in control until those men don't want to be your simps anymore. Until they don't want to be your simps anymore. And those are facts.